Yo, what's poppin'? So I was suggested to try out this tier on Showdown called Tier Shift, a very interesting tier that actually buffs the stats of lower tier Pokemon to make them stronger and bulkier, encouraging people to use more underrated lower tier picks. Let's get right into it. So we have here Ursaring. Now, I love Ursaring as a Pokemon. One of my favorite lines is the Teddy Ursa evolution. But yeah, Swords Dance 3 attacks Ursaring is a very good Pokemon because of the fact that it's so low tier. So the lower the tier you are, the potential for more stat boosts you have. So it goes up to like plus 40 base points for each stat. That's like the lowest. I mean, this is the lowest tier. So we have a base 170 attack. We have a base 95 speed, which hits 295 max speed Jolly. And this one is just too strong. And then add plus 40 to our other stats. This one could actually be a special attacker. If I wanted it to be, it could be. But we are not running it that way. We're running Flame Orb Guts, Swords Dance 3 attacks. This mon is extremely powerful. I'm running Fire Punch for the steel types, I guess, that can potentially wall Facade, but Facade is very rarely walled with this set. And Trailblaze because, so we are running Sticky Webs, right? Sticky Webs is great for Pokemon that have like middling speed tier, like base 95. However, in this tier, a lot of things get buffed and a lot of things get faster. So that's why I have Trailblaze so that we can make up for the lost speed that we could otherwise utilize, you know? So I think it's a pretty good way of running this Pokemon here. With Sticky Webs, of course, at Gholdengo does not get any buffs. The higher you go in the tier, the lower the buffs are. Up to OU, which I don't think gets any buffs, and you can use like Ubers and stuff too. So yeah, we're just rocking the classic Gholdengo 3 attack Scarf. Scarf makes up for you know, the speed, like I was saying. This tier is very fast. And Ribombee, Sticky Webs, classic. This one actually, because it's RU, gets a buff to like its stats, and then I think it has like over 400 speed, which is pretty cool. Tatsugiri is heavy duty boots, nasty plot 3 attacks, great set, keeping my 333 HP, magic Chinese number. Keep that in mind. Indeedee, which is choice specs expanding force. This mon is like Tapu Lele in this tier. I mean, this mon is incredibly powerful and fast. With expanding force is super nice. Also because you know, having that Psychic Surge on hand could be clutch when trying to avoid first impression, ice shards, etc. for our Torterra, which is Shell Smash 3 attacks, loaded dice overgrow. Great Pokemon overall. And this mon gets a ton of buffs as well. But that is going to be the team. Let's hop into our first game. I laddered up a little bit just to test. Not too much, because I think the top 500 is somewhere around the 1200s, but fairly active ladder from what I'm seeing. But question of the day for you all, as we look at this destructive looking potential here. What lower tier Pokemon do you feel would benefit the most from getting a significant buff to its stats, like some of ours and most of theirs? I'd like to know. Or, you know, if you have experience playing this tier, in other words, tell me what's good, especially if y'all enjoy this video. I'd be more than happy to do more vids in this tier. Either way, looking forward to hearing from you all, as always. Now, Porygon 2 lead. I see a Porygon 2 and I don't know what it's gonna do. I hope it's not Trick Room. All right, they're not bringing Trick Room to the Trick House just yet, which is good. They do have Tri-Attack though, so I will increase my odds. Ah, yes, I see. So I'll go Gholdengo here. As they Tri-Attack fails, I will double the Ursaring on a potential Shadow Ball. It's actually going to be Thunderbolt. And now I will Facade. Or that did 33 something. Tri-Attack Stab. Nice. The odds, like I said. The odds are good. Let's go Gholdengo here. As they go Spiritomb. And Spiritomb here is going to be quite good. Let me just Trick to stop this thing from doing stuff. Ah, Trick Room. So you can reset that if you would like. If you would like to do so, you can reset that. Let me Shadow Ball here. Komala comes in. Ooh, Komala is. Does it have Earthquake? Probably has Earthquake. This mon is threatening. Okay, Rapid Spin, that's fine, that's fine. that's all right. I'm surprised they went for that attack. I'll make it rain. Knock off, okay. The good thing is that, well, I don't know if Toedscruel has Trick Room or not, but we should be good to go. Torterra and Shell Smash up, I think, could be a move. Rapid Spin, knock off. Let's Shell Smash up here. Why not? Spiritomb, ah, nice. Bullet Seed should be strong. I mean, we are rocking a very strong attack. 4-5. Ah, come on. Come on, all right. Maybe I'll switch around a bit. Could not even get the 5 seeds, that's crazy. But that's okay. Toedscruel probably has, I think it learns Trick Room. Don't know if it's gonna use it though, but I could surf here. Girder's in, that mon's a problem. But the cool thing is that I should be able to start expanding forcing soon enough. Okay, they bulk up here. And heal, okay, fine. Trick Room is worn off. I can go into my Indeedee. And Dazzling Gleam, I think is my play. Because we don't want Spiritomb to come in for free. Exactly. And we're just gonna have to outplay some things. I'm gonna go Ursaring here. And then Indeedee, which can Expanding Force. I think we should be faster. And this mon is going to hurt a lot of Pokemon. Porygon's dead. That's good. Can we knock out Toedscruel? I don't know. That mon is very special bulky. Let's see if we can. No, that did 57 and they Trick Room again. Okay. I'll go Torterra here. Torterra the Terrifying. Leaf Storm, cool, that worked. We can Earthquake once. As they go Volcanion, nice. Very good. The Flamethrower, and do we survive? I think we might. We do, nice, okay. So they can't Mach Punch us, which is cool. Komala's in, we get Expanding Force here, dead. Toedscruel's in, we get Expanding Force this, we should be faster, dead. Girder's in, we get Expanding Force this, should be dead. That's gonna be GG right there. So a very solid first game for us, putting in the work with this team. That was a very tricky team to face, but as the saying goes, for this tier, for OU, for all tiers, never bring Trick Room to the Trick House. You remember that saying? Keep it in mind because I'll be moving around tiers, and that same saying will always stay true. I love how it's become like some kind of plot armor. I see it and I'm like, oh, we're gonna win in my mind, but okay, now we're up against a Torkoal Sun team. Ooh. Scovillain's gonna get a ton of boosts. This is actually a very dangerous looking team, but I think maybe Sticky Webs will save us. Who knows? Gonna just set up my webs here. They try to overheat, doesn't work. And we can switch to Tatsugiri and preserve our Sash. That could be useful. And so here, what I could do is surf once, do a nice clean 45 as they overheat, and eject pack. Okay. Okay. So, no copycat eject pack, right? Oh, eject pack again. Oh, shoot. The double eject pack. Okay, they didn't eject with that mon. Okay, so Dedenne is in, and what exactly this mon is gonna do, I have no idea. However, I know it's fast. I know it's possibly strong. What if I go Gholdengo here? Gleam, okay, cool. And then potentially I could make it rain as we do a nice 78 as the U-turn out. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So Hydreigon's gonna come in here. Okay. And this Mon is kind of in the air, floating about. I think the Mon we would go into here is perhaps... So if I Shell Smash with Torterra, would I be faster than Scovillain? I think so. I think so. So we need to get some kind of damage on this Mon. I'm gonna go Ribombee first. Okay, they just U-turn out, that's fine. Torkoal back, and then let's just go Tatsugiri here as they overheat again. And we can Dragon Pulse now, doing 44. Clean damage. Their damage is not doing as much to me, even though I'm not AV. But that's because probably of the minus attack or whatever. I'll stall a turn of Sun, and then I'll go into Ursaring for the Trailblaze. They're minus special attack. So get Trailblaze here, and then would a Facade do a lot even at -1? Let's see. 63 is not bad. Not bad damage at all. So Torkoal, okay. So then we just have to... So because they're a Jackpack, the Sun turns will be fewer. Ooh, we're even faster with Trailblaze. Yo. Ursaring, let's go. Let's go, Ursaring. That's why we have Trailblaze. Because Trailblaze actually helps us outrun things that are faster. Even with the webs, without Trailblaze, they probably would have been faster. Wow. Let's go, Ursaring. Alright, alright. Not bad at all. So, at this point in time, we go Torterra. And then hard Ribombee here. As they Fire Blast. Okay. Okay, so... that's kind of threatening. Yeah, that's a little bit of a threat. I think Indeedee might be faster than this thing. I'm pretty sure it is. So... yeah, why don't I just go Indeedee here and Dazzling Gleam, I guess? Although they might switch, but... yeah, they go Slowbro, which is fine. We can go into... probably Gholdengo, I think, is a play we can make. Should be good against this thing, but they double back. Nice play, nice play. However, this is good because I feel like if we can get damage on the Hydreigon, that will open up Torterra. And so they would have to Fire Blast here. Let's see if they do. They go for the Dark Pulse, okay. So it's Torterra time now. We get to Shell Smash up and pray we don't get flinched because this Hydreigon's weak now. So after Shell Smash, Bullet Seed will do enough to knock it out, I think. Yep, Shell Smash, nice. And Bullet Seed time, it's here for the end game with Torterra. Knock out the Hydreigon, and then let's see what comes in next. I think I'm pretty sure we Oko Galarian Slowbro, even with its defenses. We're +2 attack, and we are buffed Torterra. So let's Earthquake here. Knock out the Slowbro, nice. Last Mon is Dedenne and forfeit. Beautiful game. Beautiful game once again for this one here. Not bad. So beating Trick Room and beating Sun for the first 2 games. Just what you love to see. From Ursaring. Very nice. Yeah, I really like how balanced the Mons feel right now, but some of them feel more broken. Actually, here's the thing about this tier is that this tier shift tier, it does balance some of the Mons with some of the stronger Mons, but it also just makes some of the weaker Mons stronger than the stronger Mons. It just flips it upside down for some of them. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. We got a Magearna. Haven't seen that Mon in a minute. So they lead Vikavolt. That's fine. I could probably just Imprison turn 1. Yeah, seal sticky webs, nice. Let's get our own webs up. And they both switch out, okay. And Kleavor comes in, alright. So, versus Kleavor, they are boots, so I do want a Stun Spore to ensure that this thing is slow for Ursaring. And so now we can go Tatsugiri. Pretty sure we can just surf here. Just to, because we can't Rapid Spin, because if they Stone Axe after, then what's the point, right? So surf here will be the play. Does a good amount of damage. Let's just surf again. Instead of Rapid Spinning yet. Surf here. And then Rapid Spin here now. To remove hazards as Eternatus comes in. Nice, you are not a spin blocker, so that's good. So we get rid of the rocks and webs both. And so versus this Mon here, can we not just... I kind of want to save Tatsugiri. It's kind of a good Mon. I could go Gholdengo here maybe. Could be an option. As they try to Sludge Bomb, okay. And then I can Trick. Or maybe not Trick. I don't know if they have a Fire move on this thing. It's Black Sludge, so they might. But if I Trick this thing... I don't want to give it a Choice Scarf, in all honesty. I'll double to Indeedee here, actually. As they Cosmic Power. Ooh. I need to force this thing out. Yeah. So Grimmsnarl's in. So this is a Cosmic Power set. So I think I will trick it next time. Now that I can see what it is. We can go here. So this is also boots. So I could probably go Gholdengo here either way though. They are light screen. Okay, that's fine. So I will just, I'll trick this thing actually. Okay, Eternatus. Well, that's fine. I took Black Sludge, so I'll trick it back to something else. I'm just going to make it rain here. They do have Flamethrower. Good to know, good to know. I'll switch now. Into my good old trusty Tatsugiri, which can help me out in this scenario. And then I will Nasty Plot up. I believe is my play. Or if they bring in Magearna, that could be somewhat problematic, but they go Grimmsnarl, nice. So I will just surf here. As we get a clean 27. Surf again. They got Spirit Break on their set. That's alright. Ooh, nice little crit. Not bad, not bad. Only one screen up. That's good for Ursaring. So now Incineroar's in. I'm still strong. I am still pretty strong. We can surf here. And they knock off, okay. So we could go into Torterra now, I believe is the play. And just, I think a regular Earthquake. We are actually, I don't know actually if we're faster than this or not. We are, nice. Power of Torterra. The power of Torterra. This is actually really good for us right now. Vikavolt in, we will definitely, I think we'll definitely be faster than you, right? Yeah, nice. No Shell Smash required for this set. Look at this attack, 367, 287 speed, great defenses, almost 300. I could have gone 333 HP as well, which is a Magic Chinese number, but sometimes magic is not needed to win games like this. Earthquake here regularly is the play. I mean, Magearna is Magearna. Oh, they go Kleavor. Yeah, they can't beat this thing. They cannot. And a forfeit once again. Ah, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, some of these teams that we're facing, they have Uber Pokemon. They have legendary Uber Pokemon like Eternatus. And we, on the other hand, have like, what, one Oyumon on the team? Everything below? So it's always fun to be able to beat those kind of teams with teams like this, especially when they get the buff from the tier shift thing. So nice. Continuing on here. Oh, okay. They've got threats. They've got threats. Monkey Dory. I could see this thing doing really good stuff. Screamtail as well, being a lower tier mon, is quite good. Yeah, I think this is going to be a tougher competition for us. They also got the Cyclizar on their team, so let's see what we can do. So Bruxish lead first. I think I'm going to Stun Spore this thing just to make it slow. And there's a flip turn into Slitherwing. Obvious first impressions coming out here. And so now we should be able to double into Ribombee. As Screamtail comes out, we could Stun Spore this too, potentially. I don't know how many Mons have boots on their team, but Stun Sporing this is probably better because they have Rapid Spin Cyclizar. Oh, they set up rocks. Nice. Let's get up webs here. And they gleam. Okay, cool. Let's go Tatsugiri here now. And Rapid Spin is the play. And then let's go Gholdengo. Cool. Okay, nice. Make it rain time. Let's make it rain. Let's make it rain. That's bulky. That is super bulky. And they gleam again. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go Ursaring here, actually. This is some wish set, right? So now they go Cyclizar. I'm going to -1 speed. I don't know how fast they are. Not faster than me. Not faster than me. Hello, Slitherwing. You are heavy duty boots. You may be faster than me, potentially. So what is my play? My play is to go Tatsugiri, perhaps, which I don't need as much. Oh, survival. That's kind of nice. So then, do I just surf for damage? Okay, good damage. Very good damage. So Bruxish is in now. Let's go ahead and get a knockout with Ursaring. Let's get one more knockout. Why not? Goodbye. I don't know if Trailblaze would knock that out, but Slitherwing is back. We can go Torterra. Sorry, Gholdengo. As they U-turn out here. Let's see what they bring in. It's gonna be Screamtail. Let's make it rain. Survival. Paralyze. Nice. Good. Very good. Very, very good. Diance's in. Okay, this mon, kind of a threat. Let's go Torterra. Oh, spikes. Okay. Fair enough. Critical hit, 1%. Diamond Storm. Let's just Bullet Seed here for damage. Bring back in... Oh, we don't need to bring in Gholdengo, actually. We can just Rock Blast here for some chip. Because I think Gholdengo does win in the end. So there's no point in doing anything there. We're probably faster than you. Oh, this tier is so fun. This tier is so fun. Another knockout, another win with this team. Wow. Yeah, it's really interesting how many Pokemon benefit from these stat boosts, but also not just that. How many Pokemon become broken under webs, under like if you pair it with the right team. It's something interesting to see. I really like this tier a lot because of, well, one, right? It's encouraging people to bring more underrated mons and using heat stuff like that. So maybe they'll take that to the OU tier. Maybe they'll be like, okay, you know, I can do well with it here. Why don't I forego my stat boost and win with it in the OU tier? But second, yeah, it just brings out a lot of creativity, which is what I love to see. Let's get a couple more for this video. One or two more, and then I have a couple replays to show you all. This might be a fun one to end it on. Trick Room in the Trick House. Trick Room in the Trick House. Okay, so webs are not going to be that useful, right? I think we already know webs are not going to be that useful. So what we could do instead is perhaps, if they lead, I don't know what they're gonna lead, but I think Gholdengo first. Start a timer. I think Gholdengo for sure first, so we could trick something. Is gonna be the play. Executor. Okay, so yeah, let's trick you, and we take Citrus Berry. Nice. Very nice. Now let's trick again as Torkoal comes in. So we'll give it Citrus Berry, and we'll take Assault Vest. Okay, helpful. Kinda helpful. So Eruption here does that much. Okay, nice. Let's Dragon Pulse here now as Vikavolt comes in. And so this might be potentially Choice Specs, perhaps. So one turn of Trick Room left. Let's go Ribombee, which we may not need really. So I'm gonna go into that. Volt Switch, nice. So Slowbro comes in now. I'm just going to, I mean, it's gonna be slow anyways. Might as well just get para chances. Ah, nice, cool. Scald. So I go Ursaring here, right? What if I Swords Dance? Oh, they're nasty plot. Okay, okay. Facade. I might be able to live this. Yeah, nice. Good bulk. And Slowbro is gone. Slowbro is no more. Now we get to go Gholdengo here. Throat Chop, good move. Let's make it rain, I guess is the play. Executor could Trick Room up if it wants to, but then it has to switch after, so what we could do is perhaps we could go Torterra. Rock Blast here's the play. Try to hit the Vikavolt on the switch. We hit Glastrier, which is not bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, thank you. So then, what we can do is, I guess we sack Ursaring. But then we give it a boost, which is not nice. I'll go Tatsugiri, actually. So that we can survive one. And then I don't know if Indeedee lives. I don't think it does, but I could try. No, we don't. Okay. And then we go Torterra. We go Tatsugiri here. Then we go Ursaring. Facade is the play now to try to knock something out. Bronzong is in. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough turns. So we go Torterra here. Rock Blast, I think. 3 turns Trick Room. Switch once now, I think is the play. And then let's see what they do. So now we just Shadow Ball here. Flamethrower, okay, okay, okay. Future Sight came out though. So we Shell Smash here. Okay. Plot Armor for the Trick Room, right? We have the Plot Armor. So now we just Rock Blast here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torkoal's in. Earthquake. Torkoal dead. Is this the Trick Armor Plot Room? Oh, sorry, the Plot Armor Trick Room we've been looking for? Trick Armor Plot Room? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. We're in Overgrow range too, right? So, Bullet Seed here. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I feel like Bullet Seed would knock this out though, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah. Bullet Seed probably would have knocked it out, or maybe not. It's not very effective, right? So, the reverse sweep. Trick Room Plot Armor once again. Trick Room Plot Armor. Yo, you can't make this up. Every single time versus Trick Room, you cannot make this up. Wow. You cannot make it up. I was about to lose that, but Trick Room Plot Armor. Never bring Trick Room to the Trick House. You can't do that. It's just, it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Oh, wow. And that was actually a very dangerous Trick Room because of how fast this meta is. Every mon gets a, you know, a speed boost with, I mean, the lower tier mons get like, what, plus 40, plus 30, plus 20, whatever. So Trick Room is actually a really good meta in this tier, which now I'm gonna be definitely looking into. Wow. Okay. So starting with Trick Room and ending with Trick Room, I think that's probably the best end game for this one. We got a nice 5 games. So let me show you all a couple replays I had while testing. Previous version of the team, by the way. This is what it looked like, or at least one of them. But I had a Flamigo on the team, and let's see what happens here. So against this interesting squad. So I set up sticky webs here, they encore me, okay. I'm like, fine, that's all right. Let me go Gholdengo here, and they set up rocks, and now I can just make it rain. And Oko the Diancie. Critical hit probably doesn't matter. Then Drifblim comes in. I'm like, okay, Drifblim, I've heard about this mon in this tier, it's kind of a threat. So they go for the Hex, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't know why I close combat here. I'm like, scrappy, but I forgot it's flying. Should have Brave Birded, but that's all right. That's not the point of this replay. The point of this replay, you'll soon see, is to show you all true power. Now, I get the Stun Spore, the Drifblim. That's pretty nice, right? Now, they're just a Hex Wisp set. What mon counters that? Ursaring. So Ursaring, we get the Swords Dance here. They try to Wisp me. Thanks for activating my Flame Orb, I guess. And then I'm gonna Fire Punch here, knocking out the Drifblim, right? Next mon that comes in is the Donphan. Donphan's in. I Trailblaze once. Nice 80% day Rapid Spin. I hope that was worth it because now I'm gonna be even faster than Webs. I Trailblaze again, plus 2 speed, plus 2 attack, call it Double Dance Ursaring right here. And then Glastrier is in, look at this. Facade, Oko the Glastrier. Insane. Vaporeon's in. Oko the Vaporeon. Last one's gonna be the Salamence. And what do you think? Oko the Salamence. So I got an actual like nice sweep with Ursaring for this game while testing earlier on, which was really cool. Then I had this game, which I also believe was another Ursaring game for you all to see. So let's see what happens here. They're gonna lead with the Furret as that leader Ribombee. I'm like, Furret, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I think I should paralyze you just in case. And so they tricked me a Choice Specs. Now I'm Choice Specs for Ribombee, that's pretty cool. I'll get my Webs up and switch out, just because Webs will slow everything down. And I get to bring in my Tatsugiri here as they light screen. I decided to go for, I believe here, a Rapid Spin, I think. Just to be able to get faster than a lot of things and potentially do stuff. But I switch out here because I'm like, I think I know what you might be, Tidy Up for it. So that's actually nice that we were able to paralyze it earlier on because Tidy Up for it is strong. It's very strong. That's a Ribombee though, but it's okay. Because seeing that mon is quite nice. But look at Flamigo's damage to Ho-Oh. Brave Bird, 96%. And they're like, let me switch out of here. Look how much Fizz Def Hippowdon takes. Fizz Def Hippowdon takes 57. 2-hit KO from Brave Bird Flamigo. Crazy how much more damage that it can do with its buffs. So we knock out the Hippowdon here. And then I get to bring in my Ursaring. As they bring in Furret. So, check this out. Swords Dance in front of the Furret. Para. And now it's pretty much over. Look at this. Nice Facade here. Knocking out the Furret. Basculin is in. Nice they Aqua Jet here. Do I Trailblaze? Let's see. Yeah, Trailblaze. Knocking out Basculin. I'm now +1 speed, +2 attack, and Webs are up on the field. -1 speed for them. So then Milotic's in. This is a Flame Orb Marvel Scale Milotic. That mon's dead. Through the defense boosts, which is probably absurd. Ho-Oh is now gone. And now Chestnut from full. Do you think we can knock out Chestnut from full? Let's see how much it does to defensive Chestnut. Gone. And that was another great Ursaring sweep as well. So those are a couple of the ones I wanted to show you all just for this video. Didn't want to make it too long just because, yeah, I have a lot more ideas for this tier. If y'all like this tier, y'all want to see more of it, I will more than happily bring more heat to this tier. So feel free to suggest me what you might want to see. I always look forward to hearing from you all and reading all the comments and using your suggestions. Tier shift itself was a suggestion. I don't know if any mon in particular. I think Ursaring was though. So yeah, that was a nice one overall. I'm glad I got to feature this team and we got the games that we got. So I hope you all enjoyed. I look forward to hearing from you all. I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.